Good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome. So, today's topic is if you keep doing this, you will never break free from the same old struggles. कि हम अगर वही सेम काम जैसे हम कर रहे हैं वैसे ही कर रहे हैं तो वी विल ऑलवेज गेट द सेम रिजल्ट्स जो हमें ऑलरेडी मिल रहे हैं एंड इफ वी वांट डिफरेंट रिजल्ट्स तो वी नीड टू डू समथिंग रियली डिफरेंट टू गेट दोज डिफरेंट रिजल्ट्स. Okay, so once again, welcome everyone, and I'm so glad that every one of you showed up for yourself today. And tonight we are talking about something which is very powerful. It is the patterns जो आपको stuck रखते हैं and जो उसको really break free करता है from the same old struggles. Right? तो आज हम उसके बारे में बात करेंगे. And before we dive into this, I want you to know this that you are not here by any accident or this is not a general Zoom call. Okay, या फिर कोई ordinary workshop. You are the most important person in this room and tonight is for you only. Okay, so let's get started. So drop in the chat box that one word that describes you that आपको आज कैसा feel हो रहा है when you entered this space. Okay, let's see some chats. Good. Excited. Awesome. So, moving forward, let me tell you the truth that जो कोई सुनना नहीं चाहता है, right? So, what to say? I would want to begin with a very hard truth that if you keep doing what you have always done, then you will never break free from what you have always struggled with. I hope it gets clear. Let me repeat it once again. कि if अगर आप वही काम कर रहे हैं जो आप हमेशा करते आ रहे हैं then you will never break free from what you have जिससे आप हमेशा struggle कर रहे थे. Hello. Hi Lakshita, how are you? So good to.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good. So I've just started. Think about it. If we keep overthinking, then what happens? Clarity never comes. Right? And if we keep on pleasing people, then resentment gets built. Right? And one more example I would like to give ki if we keep waiting for the right time, then life keep passing us by. Okay? And this is the part of the workshop where I'll clearly tell you that if you keep repeating the same choices and reacting the same way, and holding on to the same limiting beliefs, then you will never break free from the same old struggles. Means कि अगर if पूरे दिन में अगर आप you are making 10 choices, ठीक है, तो same every day same और रिएक्ट करना कोई भी सिचुएशन आ रही है उस पर सेम एज इट इज रिएक्ट कर रहे हैं जैसे आप हमेशा से करते आए हो, राइट? और आपके जो बिलीव्स हैं you are not ready to change those beliefs, तो क्या होगा? You will never be able to break free from the same old struggles. But the good news is that tonight I will show you that how to shift, and it's very simpler than you ever think. Right? And now let me share a story with you of a woman. हमारी कम्युनिटी में there was a woman, she used to feel stuck. ठीक है, इन एग्जैक्ट सेम साइकिल की शी वॉज ऑल्सो कोच कि कैसे हाउ कैन आई मूव फॉरवर्ड एंड शी यूज टू ओवर थिंक एवरी डिसीजन कि अच्छा आई नीड टू डू द लीड जनरेशन, आई नीड टू मेक द ऑफर, मुझे ये काम भी करना है, मुझे कैनवा पे पोस्ट भी बनानी है, आई हैव टू डू ईच एंड एवरीथिंग एंड फीलिंग लाइक शी वॉज फीलिंग वेरी हैवी फ्रॉम इनसाइड बिकॉज शी वॉज ओनली ओवर थिंकिंग इट. उसका कोई वो शी वॉज नॉट टेकिंग एक्शंस ऑन इट. So she came to us that she needed more information कि how I can grow my business as a coach. लेकिन the real reason which or the real thing which she needed was shift in how she can show up for herself daily. And the moment she stopped overthinking and start taking action, because we kept on pushing her, and she started doing her lead generation, and within a week of time she has started closing clients. One client, and then within a month she closed 4 to 5 clients, right? And she started practicing these daily rituals, and she got that clarity, and then everything changed. And tonight, we are also shifting from the struggle to clarity to your breakthrough. So, can you think of one habit or pattern that you have noticed for yourself that might be keeping you stuck? You can tell me, or you can write in the chat box. Okay. You can write this on your, have a pen and paper with you, and please write it down. Okay. One, two, and three things. Minimum three. You can write one also. Like, if I would tell about my one habit, which was a pattern that I have noticed that was keeping me stuck, was I used to think a lot, and I was into a loop of overthinking. कि ये भी करना है, ये भी करना है, ये भी करना है, सारे काम करने हैं. But I didn't do them. This was the number one habit which kept me stuck for almost September, October, November, 4 months. And when I started taking action in December, then I did my first webinar. Then this continued. And from January, I started doing my workshops, free workshop every week. And like this, and वो अभी तक continue है. Right? So let me tell you that the three things that keep you stuck or trapped in the same struggles. Right? So first is old habits. We think that tomorrow we will do something better. लेकिन जब टुमारो आता है तो इट लुक्स लाइक येस्टरडे ओनली. कुछ चेंज नहीं होता उसमें. राइट तो ये नंबर वन रीजन है कि वाई यू आर स्टक इन द सेम स्ट्रगल और इन द सेम लूप. राइट देन सेकेंड इज ओल्ड स्टोरीज. जो हमारे बिलीव्स होते हैं, जो हम अपने आप को बताते रहते हैं और दूसरों को भी बताते रहते हैं. वी कीप टेलिंग आवरसेल्व्स आल्सो दैट आई एम नॉट रेडी, और आई एम नॉट इनफ, और आई वोंट इट, दिस वोंट वर्क फॉर मी, आई डोंट हैव टाइम, आई हैव स्मॉल किड्स, आई लिव विद माय इन लॉज, करके बहुत सारे बिलीव्स होते हैं हमारे जो हम अपने आप को देते रहते हैं. ओल्ड स्टोरीज होते हैं. राइट. सेकेंड थिंग इज दिस. थर्ड थिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, विच इज ओल्ड कंफर्ट जोन्स जो होते हैं हमारे. लाइक वी क्रेव फॉर ग्रोथ, हमें ग्रोथ तो चाहिए, बट वी क्लिंग टू द फेमिलियर थिंग्स. मतलब अगर लाइक आई वुड टेल कि मुझे डेली अपने आप को शो अप करना था, आई नीड टू बी विजिबल ऑन सोशल मीडिया, बट आई यूज डिडंट डू दिस बिकॉज वो मेरे कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर आता था. तो इट टुक मी 3 months to come out of that and start showing up for myself. When I did my first webinar, and फिर उसके बाद तो फिर next month January, I keep on doing these free workshops every week, every week. Right? So these are the three very important things which keep us stuck. पहली है old habits, old stories, and old comfort zones जो होते हैं हमारे. Right? And if you keep repeating these, then you will keep repeating the same struggles. बिकॉज यू आर नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग न्यू. और जब आप कुछ नया नहीं करोगे तो कुछ नए रिजल्ट्स हाउ कैन यू एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम दैट. पुरानी चीजें करने से हमें पुराने रिजल्ट्स ही मिलेंगे. फ्रॉम फ्रॉम आवर ओल्ड चॉइसेस वी विल गेट द सेम रिजल्ट जो अभी तक हमें मिलते आ रहे हैं. सो वी नीड टू ब्रेक दिस. एंड हाउ डू वी ब्रेक फ्री फ्रॉम दिस? with 3 shifts which we can have in our daily life. First shift is key awareness. बिकॉज यू कैन चेंज वॉट यू वोंट एक्नॉलेज. अगर आप उसको एक्नॉलेज ही नहीं करोगे, यू वोंट बी अवेयर ऑफ दैट, तो आप उसको कैसे नोटिस करें? सो स्टार्ट नोटिसिंग योर पैटर्न्स इंस्टेड ऑफ जजिंग दैम. हम लोग जज बहुत करते हैं अपने आप को, तो दूसरों को तो करते ही, अपने आप को भी बहुत जज करते हैं. राइट कि ये नहीं किया, बच्चे को टाइम नहीं दे पाई, या कुछ भी रीजन हमारा माइंड ढूंढ ही लेता है कुछ ना कुछ, राइट? सो यू नीड टू स्टार्ट नोटिसिंग योर पैटर्न्स इंस्टेड ऑफ जजिंग। अब यहाँ पे मैं अपना एग्जांपल दे दूंगी, क्योंकि आई यूज टू बी कि मैं जो भी काम करती थी, आई यूज टू रिपीट हर टाइम, जो भी सिचुएशन आती थी मैं वैसे ही रिएक्ट करती थी। बट फ्रॉम दिस ईयर आई हैव स्टार्टेड एक्नॉलेजिंग इट एंड आई हैव स्टार्टेड चेंजिंग इट। तो अब जब भी कोई सिचुएशन आती है, जैसे पास्ट में आती थी, तो व्हाट आई डू इज कि जैसे मैं काम करती थी, नाउ आई शिफ्ट इट, मतलब वैसे मुझे नहीं करना है, आई वोंट डू दैट। ठीक है, अगर मेरे हस्बैंड से मेरी फाइट हो गई या कुछ भी बात हो गई, तो आई, मतलब मैं आई डेंट टॉक टू हिम, बात ही नहीं करती थी। बट अब नाउ व्हाट आई डू कि विद इन अ टाइम, 1 मिनट और मैक्सिमम 5 मिनट्स बस, एंड आई गो टॉक टू हिम, राइट? विद माई किड ऑल्सो सेम थिंग, कि आई, मैं उससे बात करना बंद करती थी, आई डेंट टॉक, नहीं बात ही नहीं करनी है इससे, अब मैं बोलूंगी नहीं इसको, जो करना है कर। बट अभी क्या है, नाउ आई एम इनटू दैट अवेयरनेस एंड आई एक्नॉलेज इट। सो आई, विद इन अ फ्यू मिनट्स ऑफ टाइम, आई गो एंड टॉक टू हिम एंड टेल हिम वट एवर आई एम फीलिंग। So this is that you need to start noticing your patterns. ऐसे ही in work also, कि if I have to do something, earlier I used to be like perfect होना चाहिए सब चीज, table set, laptop set, everything, then only I will post the content, then only I'll do the workshop. बट नाउ ठीक है, कोई नहीं, काम फैला है, सब कुछ पड़ा है, कोई नहीं, मुझे 7 PM आई हैव टू शो अप फॉर माई सेल्फ ऑन माई वर्कशॉप, तो मैं करूंगी वो, राइट? सो दीज आर स्मॉल स्मॉल थिंग्स विच यू कैन शिफ्ट इन योर। देन सेकेंड शिफ्ट इज एक्शन इन माइक्रो स्टेप्स, दैट यू नीड टू ब्रेक थ्रू। जो आपका ब्रेक थ्रू हमारे होते हैं, दैट दैट डजेंट कम फ्रॉम वन जाइंट लीप, कि हमने एक बहुत बड़ा सा स्टेप ले लिया और हमें ब्रेक थ्रू मिल गया, नहीं। बट इट कम्स फ्रॉम स्मॉल कंसिस्टेंट एक्शंस, राइट? जैसे एग्जाम्पल, जर्नलिंग 5 मिनट्स डेली, बहुत ज्यादा मत दीजिए। लोग कहते हैं ना, आई विल डू मेडिटेशन, 20 मिनट्स मेडिटेशन, 30 मिनट्स, नो, स्टार्ट विथ 2 मिनट ऑफ मेडिटेशन, okay? Or you can start with reaching out to only 5 people every day about your coaching. Or you can also start with this very beautiful thing, saying no once a day to anyone, any person, your kids, your family, your office, anyone. एक नो दिन में बोलनी है, खुद को भी बोलनी है, दूसरों को भी। Right? So these are the small, small steps. When you take them, small, consistent action, then you receive the breakthrough. उसको इट डजेंट हैपन कि तुरंत नहीं मिलता है, राइट? देन थर्ड शिफ्ट विच कम्स इज द अलाइन सपोर्ट, कि नो वन ब्रेक्स फ्री अलोन, राइट? क्लैरिटी तभी आती है व्हेन यू हैव अ गाइड and you act on it faster. You have a process, you have accountability, right? To find someone, either your guide, your mentor, anyone, your family member, your children's, किसी को भी, be accountable to them, ask for support from people around you, right? क्योंकि अकेले you can't handle everything, right? So this is the third shift. So these are the three shifts. So which of these three shifts feel like the biggest key for you right now? Awareness, action, or support? You can unmute also and you can type in the chat box also. Hi Fahima, Lakshita and support. Okay, good Lakshita. This is the one
Hi,
thing.
Shilpa.
How
Shipra,
are
hi, how are you?
I'm very good.
I may not be able to sit for long, but I just thought, I'll come in and I'll have a
Yeah, sure, sure.
thank, thank
Okay.
you.
So moving forward, I'll also tell you something, some data and research. Because when we have something, na, awareness action depends on support only. Right. Absolutely. So we will move to some data and research, because when you have something logical in front of you, na, then you feel, acha, okay, this is backed by science also, then it's working also. Because studies in psychology and neuroscience, they show that 90 to 95% of our daily thoughts and actions, they are driven by our subconscious pattern. Else we won't get time to be aware as well. Thank you so much, Lakshita. So this means that the most of what we do or the choices we make, the struggles we repeat keep on repeating because they are into our subconscious, and because we lack willpower or motivation, it's because our brain is wired to stick to what feels familiar. Right? तो जो familiar होता है, we are comfortable in that only. When we go to start something new, either your body reacts or your brain goes into that fight and flight mode. Right? So that's why हमारे brain का काम है to keep us into a familiar mode and in our safe zone. Right? So in fact, according to research also from Stanford University, what we do is we keep on repeating 40% of the same habits every single day. If you think you can see throughout your day, and these are on automatic. That's why if we don't interrupt these patterns now, we end up living the same struggles year after year. लोगों के प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं ना 10 साल से या 15 साल से, and they don't know कि why they are behaving like this or why they are getting the same results, because they are not interrupting their patterns. Okay, and what does this mean? That if you keep on repeating the same thoughts and habits, then you will keep repeating the same struggles. But there's a twist. If you just commit to a small, consistent shift every day in your thinking, also, in your choices, also, and in your habits, also, then you can literally rewire your brain to create freedom instead of frustration. So, a small shift is also very good to break your pattern or interrupt your pattern. Right? And I hope this makes sense that it's not about working harder, but it's about creating small, consistent shifts that your brain can actually sustain. Because आप कुछ बड़ी सी नई चीज ला दोगे ब्रेन को, तो इट विल बी इनटू दैट कि नहीं, ये काम मुझे नहीं करना है, इट्स आउट ऑफ माई कंफर्ट जोन. बट अगर छोटा सा होगा ना कि अच्छा 2 मिनट का ही तो काम है, करके खत्म कर देते हैं, वो 2-2 मिनट डेली डेली ना, इट विल बिल्ड योर कंसिस्टेंसी मसल. राइट? तो अभी हम ना एक एक्सरसाइज करेंगे विच इज द क्लैरिटी एक्सरसाइज. Okay, so if you can take a pen and paper with you, otherwise you can watch the recording and then you can do it, this exercise. That इस एक्सरसाइज में क्या करते हैं, after doing this exercise, you will leave with a clarity. Right? So take a pen and paper and write down that what is that one struggle that you keep on repeating. Right? The one struggle that you keep on repeating. First question is this. And once done, let me know. What is that one struggle that you keep on repeating? And then second question is that what is that one belief that keeps you stuck where you are? That first is that what is one struggle I keep repeating? First question is this. Then second question is that what is one belief that keeps me stuck there? उस struggle पे वो stuck करके रखा है आपको, वो belief कौन सा है? That you need to write down in second question का answer. And then third question is that what one small step I could take differently this week to break that cycle. For example, if I have to meditate daily, ठीक है, तो what I'll do is कि मैं I will take 2 minutes only, कि 2 मिनट मैं daily meditate करूंगी. This is the one small step that I'll take differently this week to break my cycle. 2 minutes I'll meditate, then I'll stop. ऐसी बुक रीडिंग के लिए, इफ यू वांट टू स्टार्ट टू रीड अ बुक, then there you can also do this कि 5 minutes मैंने पढ़ा, 3 minutes पढ़ा, and then I closed the book and kept it aside. बट डेली मुझे ये करना है फॉर 3 minutes ओनली, ज्यादा नहीं करना. ऐसे कुछ भी हो सकता है, यू नीड if you want to post the content also, तो 20 minutes का आपने टाइम दिया कि 20 minutes और 10 minutes, 10 minutes ही दिया कम, छोटा सा small, 10 minutes I'll write some content or I'll make a post, कुछ भी छोटी सी चीज. So this is one habit or small step that you will take differently. जैसे आप रोज करते हो उससे थोड़ा सा different. And if you want, you can share also. Otherwise, we'll move forward. Okay. And after writing these answers, you will see that how quickly clarity can come when you pause and reflect. Because we get so busy with life that we forget to pause, sit with ourselves, and reflect on the week. Right? And imagine what could shift in 30 days or 90 days or even a year if you stop doing what keeps you stuck and you started practicing aligned steps daily. And this is what I do. I also do with my clients. That first thing is that I figure out that where they are being stuck, because they are stuck in the old struggles only, and stepping into the clarity, confidence, and freedom from there. Right? So if during this whole workshop tonight, if it opens something inside you and you are ready to go deeper into this, then I will love to offer you a free clarity call with me. And on this call, what we will do is that we will look at where you are stuck right now. Second is that what patterns are there which are keeping you in the same old struggles. And third thing is that the clear path forward for you. And this call is my gift to everyone who is watching this also after this workshop, the recording also, because I believe that no women should stay trapped in the same cycle that drains their energy. Right? So if you are ready to shift from the same old struggles into the breakthrough, then you can always connect with me. I'll share the link in the group as well. So from there, you can book a clarity call. Right? Because one thing I heard a very good line today. It was key, when we don't overgive or when we stop overgiving, then चिड़चिड़ापन कम हो जाता है. Right? Because you don't set specific boundaries and you either overthink, either overgive, or overreact. कुछ भी आप over करोगे ना, then you will be irritated, you will feel resentment from inside. So for that, you need to break your patterns. Okay, and remember, if you keep doing the same things, then you will keep getting the same struggles and you will keep getting the same results. But the moment you choose a new step, you choose a new story. Yes, that's why pause and work, right? Absolutely, Lakshita. But the moment you chose na ki nahi, I have to take a new step, I have to frame a new story, a new support, then everything will shift. So thank you everyone for giving your valuable time, and you matter, your clarity matters, and your breakthrough is closer than you think. And I can't wait to connect with all of you. So with those of you who are here, and thank you so much, and let's break free together. Happy Janmashtami. So thank you so much everyone, and I'll see you next Saturday 7 p.m.